Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 12 of 30 Days of Sketches, and this sketch was created by Carrie Simmons. It has probably should show you this. It has preview. It has, dang it! It has 3 photos, some bits, little decorative bit down here, a big old title, and some embellishments. Now I'm going to combine this with my Making with the Manufacturer series, so I'm super excited to bring it back. I didn't even remember what my last manufacturer was, but someone, I can't remember, I feel like my mind is just going, told me it was Graphic 45. So I grabbed my bin that has the Graphic 45 in it, and I will go get through the Graphic 45. And the next paper that I have after Graphic 45 is Heidi Grace Designs. Now, Heidi Grace Designs was a Fiskars paper, and it looks like I have two. I have 2 Heidi Grace Designs papers. This is Forever Love, Forever Flourish from 2009, and it's this beautiful purple, and then this decorative up here. And then we have the Snowflakes. This is from 2007, Frost Boulevard Crystal Snow, and then kind of this diamond pattern here. So I think I'm gonna go with the purple. I think the purple is gonna be my background. Since I only have 2 Heidi Grace Designs papers, that is not really going to help me out to use a bunch. I'm going to use half of my Heidi Grace papers. Doesn't that sound so much better? I'm using half of my Heidi Grace papers instead of saying I'm using 1 sheet of Heidi Grace paper. The next, I thought, well, maybe I'll do the next paper because that's Paper Pizzazz from Hot Off the Press. And this is a 2002 paper. And it is definitely sparkly, so I will use all of my hot off the press paper. And then the next paper after that is Imagination Project, and this is called Cosmic Alignment, and this is from 2006. But this one I don't think is gonna go. It doesn't. I think I could make this work, but I can't add this. You know what I'm saying? Or I can make this work, but I can't add this. I just don't think the 3 of these together work. So I gotta decide if I want to save the Paper Pizzazz, which is from 2002, or save the Imagination Project, which is from 2006. And I guess it's not really saving it, it's just really which one is going to work better. I think I'm going with the Imagination Project. I think this might be my oldest dated paper in my stash, so that kind of makes me happy. So we're going to put that one back in and then move on to another manufacturer next week. But we're using the Heidi Grace. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm going to use all of my Heidi Grace Designs paper, because I think I'm going to make that work. All right, let's see what I can do. Guys, so this is actually the June 12th sketch, and I am sharing the video on June 13th because I kind of messed up. I had to pre-plan since I was going to be out of town when this video was going up, and I got my dates a little bit all confuzzled. So that happened. Now, if that is bothering you, I'm so sorry. You know, things happen, guys. Sometimes you don't even realize that the dates are off or wrong. So this sketch for day 12 was created by Carrie Simmons, and I don't know if I'm going to get it up into the upper left-hand corner of the screen because I am
doing the voiceover and editing in my hotel room. So yeah, it's a whole thing getting my things to upload when I'm not able to put them on my computer before I upload them to YouTube. If I put it on the computer and upload it, it's like boom, super quick. If I have to upload it directly from my iPad, it takes a hot minute, and my couch is squeaking, so sorry about that. So I went ahead and cut all of my papers. So I have the 12 by 12 paper, the entire purple paper on as my base. I went and picked out some 6 by 6 papers as well. Some of them are from Brutus Monroe, from the Sophisticated Spring paper pad, which is basically a different kind of plaid paper pad that I have bought multiple times. I just think it is super versatile. And then I also have this kind of green decorative one that I just flipped over to the matte print right there. And that is from Echo Park's Getaway. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. I had actually been saving that 6 by 6 piece of paper from the paper pad to use the matte print. But you know what? I'd been saving it for an awful dang long time and it didn't get used. So I figured that the green would be a way to tie in the green color. Now I'm going to use this kind of meshy, fabric-y type thing, and I'm using those pretty but really ineffective scissors. This meshy stuff, I don't know exactly what to call it. It's almost a ribbon mesh. I got from some Assemblage Required, and then the products over on the left-hand corner of the screen that you can see if I don't get the sketch put up there. Those also came from some Assemblage Required too. I ultimately don't end up using all of them, just like I don't end up using all 3 of my photos. So these are the visitation areas that I took pictures of the Alcatraz prison, and it never occurred to me that the prisoners in Alcatraz actually got to have visitors. Like it did. You know, you think Alcatraz, it's a little island off the coast of California, and it's a prison, and like these are the worst criminals, and they actually got visitors. So that was kind of eye-opening to me, and I was trying to figure out how to get the pictures on here because I did not cut them down to 4 by 4 squares. I think they are 4 by 5, 4 by 4 3/4, or 4 by 4 1/2. I'm not exactly sure. But they were not the normal 4 by 4 size. I think the sketch called for smaller photos. But yeah. So I went ahead and trimmed down the little bits down there so I could fake it out and make these strips a little bit longer so that you could see the strips underneath of the photo as well. And of course I pulled in my favorite thing to add dimension and texture but no weight to your page, and that is tulle. So this is just a white tulle. In my stash I have white tulle, glitter white tulle, black tulle, glitter black tulle, red tulle, green tulle, and green tulle. I also have a thicker black, almost meshy tulle, and I also have lace tulle. So I am like bringing it all in. It's just something that I really enjoy using in my scrapbooks, and like I said, it adds texture and dimension without adding a bunch of weight. I know that that can be a problem. Normally I don't carry on too much about the weight of my scrap page or the thickness of my scrapbook page, but sometimes I get into a thing where for some reason it just turns out that the pages I do in a section of my album just end up being really thick and really bulky. So I like to mix it up. Now I don't have as much control over that because I don't scrap exactly chronologically anymore. I was hard and fast with my chronological, and this did not get scrapped until that was scrapped. But you know, I play around now, so it's all very random. So I'm saying all of that just to say, if you are kind of like me and you want to add dimension and texture, tulle is a great way to do it. and then I'll shut up about the tool. So I was going to bring in those acrylic pieces. They are not the correct color for what I have going on in my layout. I was going to alcohol ink or alcohol marker them up. I hadn't exactly decided, but ultimately I decided that I did not want the messy circles with the hearts and the heart acrylics on this paper or on this layout. I thought it could have been appropriate because, you know, it's visitation, and obviously you're only getting visitors from people who love you, or maybe your legal representation. I don't know. But I just decided that I did not want that on this page. It just didn't feel right in the moment. And as you guys know, I am a very what it feels like kind of scrapbooker, so I decided not to go that direction. What I did decide to do was bring in these wood veneers. So these are leftover pieces from larger packages that I got from MK's shop, which is Some Assemblage Required. You can check her out at someassemblagerequired.com. I just decided to use these up on this layout, and I think that it turned out great. And then those gold and silver glitter enamel dots show up. Now, this is my flower bin, and you got a peek of it. It's in a DeWalt container, and I love this container so much. I have 2 of them. I need to get more because I love them so much. Now, these are some gold letter thickers, and I am going to Frankenstein them up a little bit, but not too much, to spell out the word jail. I think I only had to trim down something to make that I an actual I. Now I'm going to go into my stash again and grab some more letter stickers. So yesterday's video had bacon off to the side, today's video has wine off to the side. I really need to get my camera situation sorted so you don't see what I am snacking or drinking on in my videos. So here are the flowers. I accidentally ripped that purple one all to shreds, so I'm gonna redo that. Now I am using a combination of these floral flowers, which I'm pretty sure are from Prima. These smaller flowers, which are definitely from Prima, they're like the really old milk bottle flowers. And then some of the white flowers that I got when some of the wedding stuff went clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I'm using different companies, different manufacturers, things that have been long gone, like these mini market stickers from October Afternoon, and things that are newer, like my some of my papers and my embellishments from MK shop. So I go ahead and spell out jail visit as my title. I'm adding some hot glue because the sticky from the thickers is not really sticking through the tool, and I want that word to be on top of it. Now I am going to hot glue my flowers down. And you guys, I've said I've been using hot glue because I don't have Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and for a while I couldn't even order it. Now I have it ordered, it's for the shop. I just haven't purchased my bottle yet. Everything is sitting downstairs ready to be uploaded when I get back home from this trip that I'm on. So that is going on. Now I do go ahead and use some hot glue to get down the enamel dots as well. But you know what? I think there's still going to be things that I'm going to hot glue. Like that kind of mesh ribbon, that's still going to get hot glued down to the page because I feel like it is strong enough to do that, and I don't have to worry about it drying, right? Like hot glue hardens up really quickly. Don't have to worry about that whatsoever. So I'm bringing in the different floral bits and doing a combination of different kind of flowers, just decorating it up, and I am really loving how this layout turns out. Now, it might seem weird, but I feel like the majority of my Alcatraz layouts are leaning towards the pretty side. I feel like I'm going through a phase in my scrapbooking. It was like 90s revival for a while. That's what it felt like to me. And now I'm kind of scrapbooking prettily. with less big, bright, bold colors. I don't know if it's just a phase because I am interested in scrapbooking the Alcatraz photos, or if it's, you know, just a phase because that's what I am attracted to right now in my scrapbooking. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But I am going to get those flowers down with the golden enamel dots. So I did pick up the gold and silver enamel dots on clearance months and months ago when they went on clearance. I gotta tell you guys, I love me a good clearance deal, but only when it's something that I will actually use. Like, I bought all of the gold and silver dots in the store because I knew that I would use them. Would I have bought all of them if they were funky neon colors? No, because I don't use funky neon colors. Might I have bought a package? Yes, but not all of them because it's not something I'm used. Clearance is only a good deal when you're actually going to use it. And I'll say that again louder for those in the back. Clearance is only a good deal when you're actually going to use it. I had to work to get myself out of that mindset for a long time. And I don't think I say that much anymore because I don't think about it. But in case you needed to hear it, I wanted to put that out there for you. So I do drop down a label and get some journaling, and basically I'm just talking about how it never registered that Alcatraz prisoners had visitors. So that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your patience as I am out of town and getting these up. And yeah, I will see you guys again real soon for another video.